I finalized plans for expanding the garden. My garden had become so much more important to me now that I was housebound. The sight of shrubs and colorful flowers changing form inspired and moved me like a well-loved poem. When a plant came into bloom, I felt like an old friend had come to visit, and I rejoiced in its tiny miracle. Since I fell ill 17 years ago, my garden certainly has become much more important to me. It's not just because I've been forced to live mostly housebound during these years. My garden has also become a healing presence for me. It feeds my body, mind, and soul and helps to promote a larger sense of health. I especially love the way that my garden can coax me out of my head and can connect me closer to the rhythms of the natural world. For years I sensed this effect almost instinctually, and so I happily spent many pleasurable hours buying new plants, arranging their riot of color to create texture in my garden, like the way an artist would paint on a canvas. Later, when I explored different forms of Eastern medicine and found some of them helpful, especially acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine and Indian Ayurveda, I discovered that these traditions draw upon nature's healing power to help promote health. When I consulted an Indian Ayurveda doctor, one of the things that he suggested I do was to sit in my garden or take a short walk outside several times a day. But while doing such, I was to try to become more attuned to the natural world. One of the best ways I've found to achieve this is to listen closely to birdsong while I'm outside. This simple act has a way of drawing me naturally into the moment of living. It helps me notice everything around me more, which then fills me with an abiding sense of peace. My traditional Chinese doctor taught me how to harness nature's healing in a different way by teaching me Tai Chi and Qigong. These are traditions that are similar to yoga in that they use body movement to foster healing. Doing Tai Chi and Qigong out of doors in nature is even more powerful, my Chinese doctor told me, because it draws out the life force energy that's present in all living things and sends it into my body, which then can help lead toward health. It seems true because after I've done Tai Chi in my garden, I often feel rejuvenated, as if I've been on a brisk walk. I'm not tired, but feel as if everything within me has begun to flow like a smooth, slow river current. Considering the constant distractions of modern life, like cell phones and the internet and the fast pace of modern life, it can be so very challenging to regain our connection to the natural world. So I found that retreating to my garden area, if only for 5 minutes, helps bring me to that space of quietude and to a sense of harmony that exists in the world if we look for it. If you'd like to learn more about the different forms of Eastern medicine that have helped me, you might be interested in the chapters in my book that are in part 2 called Diagnosis.